Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for waiting. My name is Vanessa, and I'm the Miss Uganda Project Coordinator. And as you can see before us, the long awaited team from Miss World. But before I introduce them, I want to officially welcome you to the official Miss Uganda 2019 press launcher. So if you can clap for yourselves. So before you is the team from Miss World and some of our sponsors. MPS, if you're still there, please come and join us. Thank you. I'll be introducing them as the evening goes by. We don't expect to be here more than an hour. It's going to be a short but sweet presser, and hopefully we can all get the information we are looking for. Thank you, Lydia, for having these numbers and supporting Miss Uganda. We hope that on the 25th of July is still to come and do the same. I would like to officially welcome. First, let's introduce the Queen of the land, none other than Queen Vanessa. And then, the first person I would love to introduce is Mr. Steve from Miss World over there. He's already feeling local, he's a guest. And I would like to introduce the international Queen Mother, none other than Julia Morgan. I will be explaining why I've given her the title of International Queen Mother. But she is the CEO of Miss World. And I'll skip the princess in the middle next to Julia. And I will introduce our local, wonderful mother of queens, Brenda Naminjo. So yeah, Brenda Naminjo is our mama of queens, and we call her mother of queens. And then next to her, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the queen of the world. You know, I need to get a Mexican accent first place. The next name, the first name is easy, but the next name, Vanessa Ponce. This is the current Miss World 2018-2019, and she has officially come to Uganda to be a part of the Miss Uganda competition. Not only that, she will be engaging in Beauty with a Purpose project, which is the theme and the overall face of the Miss World competition. It's all about beauty with a purpose. And she will be taking our experience of the part of Africa back to Mexico. The only Mexican one that is señorita. So maybe by the time she leaves us, she will have told me much more words than that. So from the visitors, I'm going to introduce our lovely sponsors that have made Miss Uganda possible. I'll start from the lady there, representing Mark 4. And then I have Isaac from MTN. And I have a Frenchman, Jean-Pierre, Philippe, from the Sheraton. I have Kevin Zira, father of Queens, from Kezi, one of the East. He's given birth to twins for over 10 years. I'm still giving. We have a beautiful player from Uganda Tourism Board. Also, we have talent boss, Mr. Ariel Ibai. And then the beautiful Peace Kenya from Radio City. Collins from Holiday Territory. And the wonderful, beautiful Zahara Toto from MBS. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll have comments from, a few comments from our sponsors, and then we will have words from our guests, and then I will take comments from the press. And then we'll have some live skits, and we have another activity waiting for us. So, at this moment, let me have a few words from Mark 4.
Good evening. Thank you so much for coming out. Numbers. Mark 4 is the large partner with Miss Uganda this year. I hope we can all go organic. In everything we do, all the products are organic. Right from the haircut to the skincare. Thank you so much.
Representing Kiwa International Limited. We are the official sponsors of Look Belea, Virginia Black and Band in West Africa. We are very pleased with that. Thank you.
My name is Isaac and welcome all. We're proud of being part of this partnership with Miss Uganda organizers for the as the main sponsor, we work to remind that this year what's different is the main with the popular vote for us for the Miss Cars and the opportunity to do events around all the different activities. Our partnership with Miss Uganda is not only to identify the national teams, but even the activities that develop community, thrive there. So it's a great honor to be part of this event. Thank you.
Good evening, and the General Manager of Sheraton Kampala. So we are here in this fantastic event for the second year, and so it's very exciting. We are proud and we thank you for the opportunity. And we are very glad. I'm very glad to have Queen by my side, because last year we saw her arriving as one of the pages, and she did such a beautiful way and representing Uganda so well. The bar is very high for the next one. I would like to really appreciate the congratulations for everything you do, and you will continue doing, I'm sure. Miss Vanessa, señorita Vanessa, mucho gusto de conocerla. Un placer tenerla acá en Kampala, que tu estadía sea muy placentera y disfrute mucho del país. I told her that I hope that she enjoys a lot Uganda, and of course stay here in Sheraton. Thank you.
Us as franchise holders, this is a very momentous achievement for us. We told them to Miss World races in Uganda in history, and we also scored by having 3 women Miss World Africa. I want to thank all those that supported this and are still supporting us. And we also want to promise Julia that we do our best to keep the flag of Miss World flying high and the brand strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to meet you all. I'm Claire Mugani, and I'm the marketing manager for the Gender Tourism Board. As a government arm mandated to promote the tourism all over our country, we are very delighted to welcome Miss World 2018-2019, Miss Vanessa, Ponce, to our country and the Horn of Africa. Miss Vanessa comes at a time when the tourism board is looking to tap into the voices of influential people and personalities, the Miss World, to tell the beautiful story of our part of Africa to the world. So we will be hosting Miss Vanessa and her team to our familiarization trip around our destination, Uganda. And we're very sure that by the time she leaves, she will attest to the fact that Uganda is truly a part of Africa. So welcome to our beautiful life and enjoy the stay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ali Alibai. I'm the CEO of Talent Africa, the 360 Events and Entertainment Company that's in a joint venture partnership with Kezi Entertainment on the Miss Uganda pageant. We're really happy to be involved for the 2nd year in a row, and we promise again to bring an amazing event, well-managed, professional production, safe and secure, everything that we need to make an amazing show. The event is going to be very star-studded, just as you can see, even our press conference is star-studded. So, I mean, we have Vanessa here, we have the Queen, obviously, all the beauty queens. We have Zari, the boss lady, who's arriving on Thursday. We have a star-studded lineup that's going to be hosted by Anita Fabiola and Didan. We have performances by the RBC dance crew, Renee, Michael Arena, Leo Sachs, and DPM. It's going to be a great day. The tickets are already on sale, and they're moving really fast, so we encourage people to get your tickets very soon. There's different levels of tickets, 40,000 for general, 80,000 for VIP, and 4 million for a table. Tickets are available on Mook, which is MOOKH. You can buy them with MTN ticket sale using MTN mobile money or using credit cards. Or if you're old-fashioned and you want to use cash, you can just come to the Sheraton Lobby. We have a sales desk there where you can buy your tickets with cash. We'd like to thank the Miss World team for coming in early and having a few days here to do a lot of good CSR work and to enjoy the beauty of Uganda. It is the third of Africa and one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and we hope that you'll go back to your home countries and speak good stuff about Uganda and really help us push tourism as well. And I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. You guys have done so much for us, and without you, we wouldn't be able to make this possible. Every year we want to grow and make this pageant bigger and bigger. And there's some of the other sponsors and partners who are also not here on this panel, but are also very important to us. People like Ojo, West Valley, Photo Fashion, Mood, the Glam Squad. I think maybe Brenda will probably thank the whole Glam Squad here if she knows all the names. But thank you guys so much, and thank you to the media for giving us the support, as you always do, and making this thing larger than life. We couldn't do it without you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor. My name is Peace Mania from Radio City, I'm representing Radio City. We've been with Miss Uganda for 4 years now, and it has always been a pleasure working with the Miss Uganda team, Kezi Entertainment. Every year it was bigger, it's more exciting, and we look forward to the bigger things. Imagine just last year we were in South Africa. And I'm hoping this year we're really on the real card. So, Miss Vanessa, you may be coming, Miss Uganda. Otherwise, we are looking forward to seeing everyone coming through on the 26th. Hi, Vanessa. You know, very beautiful.
media service in Uganda so far. Yes, I'm here to represent NBS television. We are going to be with you this throughout this journey. Yes, the memories that you guys are going to be creating here or behind the curtains, my cameras are going to be everywhere. Yes, so we will be broadcasting those memories across all our platforms, social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, live on air, and of course that the people that are not there to witness it. And yes, next media we're going to be with you all the way through. Thank you. So, we're going to go to the next level of introduction. After that, gentlemen, members of the press, before I go into anything else, I want to say thank you so very much to the members of the press that have walked this journey with us since 2011. I was asked the question in 2011, Brenda, why would you jump on a sinking ship when I took the license to do this Uganda? It was not easy. And then I was asked by a media personality, how long do you intend to do this? Do you feel you can do it? I said, yes. So how long do you intend to do it? I said, 10 years. The matter of the truth is, I didn't even know that I need 10 years. But I want to thank God that today, I am 19. I've held the Miss World license in Uganda in history of pageants and language. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for that. And this is because of your support. The media, especially who cover us and everything that we do, and also the parents who keep trusting us and sending their guys despite the perception. So we are very grateful and thank you so very much. I want to thank all our sponsors, each and every one of you, that allow me to especially thank Sheraton in a very, very special way. This has been our home. This is the second year. So we thank you very much. Each time we are here, we feel like home, we are welcome. It doesn't matter if we are an event here or not, but each time you see us, we are home. So we thank you very, very much, and we hope to walk this journey with you for the longest. And in a special way, I would like to thank MTN Uganda. After 14 years, MTN has finally believed in pageantry again. So we thank you very much. Thank you for believing in us, but most of all, thank you for also saying that this will not stop here. We are going to partner with the Miss Uganda Foundation because we share the same values, we look out for the same things as in Miss Uganda Foundation, early pregnancies, teenage mothers, keeping a long time with school maternity. So we are very, very grateful for our collaboration with the MTN Foundation. Thank you very much. I would like to thank our partners 2 years in a row. TA, thank you very much. Yes, I say this sometimes, I feel I cannot say it enough, but this journey was easy. We took a break in 2017, and I said, it's done for her and everything. But we took that journey, that break, so that we used to strategize, look for partners that can support us take this project to the next level. Thank you, Southern Africa. Thank you very much. I would like to warmly, please, this woman, and give a applause to Mrs. Julia Miller. Thank you very much for the values that you stand for. As the person who gives us this license, you will have values that you stand for, and that is for the young women, empowering them, giving back to society, impacting and changing lives, and that's what we do here in Uganda. So I am so grateful that my dream has come true. As we are celebrating the first time ever that Uganda placed that high, and within Miss World Africa, then the first time ever win post Miss World Chairman, Mr. Mori, we want a really Miss World, what more than God has said. So we are so grateful and excited. I think you can tell that how it's filled up with cameras. It is a special moment for our country. So we appreciate you, and I want to let the media team and continue more things that actually we have to just spend another October to actually come to Uganda. So we really appreciate you. We really appreciate you, Mr. Dinori. Thank you very much for also believing in me and trusting me with your license to represent you in Uganda. I'm very grateful to you. Thank you very much, and I promise to keep this fire burning. And now I don't know what happened gas. But this year we went to 10 years. So thank you very much, and now I will pass the microphone to you. Maybe before you pass the microphone, I think we want to hear from the Pearl of African Queen. I think we are all been waiting all day to hear what she has to say, and then she will pass the microphone to Julia, who will introduce the Miss World. So Queen of the Natural, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I want to thank God for today, for making this possible. Secondly, I want to welcome Vanessa. You're very welcome. She is my sister, so I'm very happy that you're finally here in Uganda. You're very, very welcome to the Pearl of Africa. Steve, with this organization, thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you for seeing something of this Ugandan girl, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to carry on the work through eating the Farmers Project. And I'm excited to show you around some of the work that we've been doing. And I know it will work for us. We are going to carry on and carry on that hard. But you're very, very welcome to the Pearl of Africa. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Brenda, thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Press, for being here. We do appreciate you, because I feel that together we can encourage the world to focus on your beautiful country. So thank you very much for being patient and waiting for us. I would also like to thank Sheraton Kampala. We've been very fond of Sheratons all over the world, and we certainly don't like coming home here, so thank you very much. In respect of Queen, we call her Queen. She is an example to Uganda, and basically I feel that you call yourselves the Pearl of Africa. I'd like to tell you something, you've got a diamond in this Miss World is a very beautiful thing. It never ceases to excite me when I wake up in the morning. I'm looking forward to the day, because we're working with over 140 nations. And we all talk together, we all share together many things. And I think that's the value of being respectful of each other, but also learning from each other. We have a lot to learn from you, and I've no doubt when we asked this beautiful lady to attend our show in London this year, she won't only be attending the show, she will be addressing 130 nations and talking about her project here and about Africa generally. And I think this wonderful communication is so important. But it doesn't stop there. What it does is bring women together to be useful in society, but also not use a title to parade in swimwear and dance on the stage. That's not where we're not about that. That's fine, but it's not for us. What we do is treat ladies with dignity, with beautiful gowns, with the whole opportunity to be able to better themselves and also have a communication across the whole world. Just think about it. You come in and you suddenly find that you've got 130 friends all over the world, and they're true friends. This is the interesting thing. It goes from like class of 98 to class of this because all the girls stay together. And a lot of them will be coming to London just to be a friend to Queen because she was very popular. So, you see, the whole thing is this, that if we can help a child, if we can help young women or young men to just feel more confident so they can get work, so a girl can have education, let's try and do it in the most respectful way, but also give hope. One of those young ladies you may be working with now may be a future Miss Uganda. She needs to have the hope and the joy to meet others. So when we're thinking about Miss Uganda and Miss World, let's think positively. Also, guys, it may be interesting to you to know that Mr. World is next month in the Philippines. Now, Mr. World is a fine, handsome young man, and you're all very handsome in this room. I hope that one of you will come over and meet. It's not just girls, it's boys as well that matter. And so I think that if we can get the world communicating, the biggest problem in the world is lack of communication. And if we can share this time together, it goes an awful long way to understanding much better the future. So thanks for listening to me. I'm very proud to pass you on to our precious Miss World. And I hope that, I hope you'll enjoy the evening as much as we're doing. Thank you very much.
Hello, Uganda. I'm so happy to be here, and just want to tell you, I already love your country because I love this girl so much. And let me tell you a little story about how we became true friends. When I saw Queen's project, in the Beauty with Purpose Challenge, I saw myself in her. We both have very passionate projects. We both have worked with teenage pregnancies. And I could feel her close to my heart, but I remember perfectly, you will remember this, we were in the final night, we already were in the top 5, and we looked at each other, we were freaking out. We head backstage, and he came to me, and we were holding hands and crying, and laughing, but nervous laughing, and we're like, what are we going to do now? Like, the final question is coming. And we were trying to encourage each other, but we were so scared. And we were like, you can do it. No, you can do it. No, you can do it. And suddenly we came out of stage, and here we are now. And we became two sisters. So, yes, we are two sisters. And now that I've been here, I can't wait to see where she comes from. I can't wait to see her project, because I know it's a wonderful thing you're doing. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to you working with you in the future, knowing that this whole organization with me as your friend, as your sister, I will always support you. So this is a role on People with Purpose mission to encourage young people to change their countries for good, to use their talents in service of others, and to probably give a little hope where there seems to be none. So thank you for having us. Thank you, Uganda. I can't wait to see more of you, to meet all of you and the contestants. And well, that's it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out to East Vanessa. We are trying to meet the free time. I expect represent the state in a very special and humble life to thank the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Adada, who has been very key in supporting us for the journey, and our visitors, Miss Royalty. I would like to also thank the office of the President, His Excellency Kaduma Museveni, for the support that he has given us during these preparations. We thank them in absentia, we appreciate them, and we thank you all for coming. We hope to see you on Friday as we go for choosing the partners. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so guys, let's do this.